Lots of stream watchers here. My stream watchers, they know about the bananas. Thank you, everyone. I didn't even think to mention it because it's a different type of stream today. Different type indeed. People are asking, where am I? Someone wants to do an X-raid. That won't happen today. Although we'd be raiding False technically if we were, because she'll be up next. If you want to know who else is streaming today, hermitcraft.com/livestream is the place to go to. And yeah, here we are. We're going to be working on the ocean monument again. That is what we're going to be doing. Fragrant Badger says, hello X, are you going to be the third hermit to die in this stream? Ah, there is a death trend, isn't there? Let's see. I need some blocks, I need some sponges. For those of you that don't know what we're doing, just have a look around, it might make sense. We'll take some litter box stuffs, yep, that's what we'll take. And up in this chest, do we have our sponges? Yes, there we go. Excellent. I might die in this stream. It's a possibility that I could die, as we're going to do some dangerous stuff. Oh yes, dangerous it is. And some of you are saying the stream is lagging. Well, that shouldn't be me. My internet seems to be absolutely fine, so it might be a problem on your end. By the way, earlier today I posted a video like an hour ago, and it wasn't supposed to come out. For some reason, YouTube changed the publish time, so I apologise. Oh dear God, let's leave. I apologise to all of you who got spammed. They might get like pushed out if they try and follow me out of there. Yeah, I apologise to all of you that got spammed. I re-uploaded the video for now. So, Jay Rave says, love the music. That's awesome. I love this music too. Apex, the song we're listening to, is one of my favourite. Now, what we have to do is go over to this area to reload the Guardian farm, so to speak. Also, Fozzie's here in chat. Hey, Fozzie, how's it going, buddy? Grand Freud says, play in lolcat, please, please, please. Do you know what? I'm not going to change my language today. We're just going to play with the normal. Anyway, let's have a look. There we go. So that area's loaded. That means the Guardians would have despawned. So, 5 at 5 says, Xisuma, where are you? I'm on the Hermitcraft server. That's where I am right now. I think. I could be on the wrong server. Hopefully not. Some of you saying music is loud. Do you know what? I tried and tested the music. It's lower than I normally have it in my own streams, and that's usually been satisfactory for most people. So it's gonna. Let me double check that. Yeah, it's lower than usual. So maybe I'm not close enough to my own microphone. Let's adjust that a little bit. Anyway, we should now be able to just go through here. Now I want to spam the torches, but we've got to be able to move quickly. I've been thinking about this. If we just move backwards from here and put them like this, I think we can clear it on the top level, like relatively well. Yeah, see? No! Oh look, it's forming all the way back. Oh, the plan failed. It failed miserably. We just cleared the very top layer. Well, we're going to have to section this off. We've been doing this in live streams and it's not been going too well. Also, Tango Tech in chat saying Happy Easter. Yep, Happy Easter to everyone. Also, welcome Tango. I never do anything for Easter. Like, it's never been a thing in my family, so didn't know that today was Easter holiday when we decided to do this, and I'm free anyway to do this, to do some streaming, so all good. All good over here. Is this your base, says Jericio. Now, I'm glad you asked that question, because that's a talking topic for this stream today. Do you guys think I should set up like some sort of base build over here? Because people have been saying that I should do something here, and now that I started to think about it, I think I'd really enjoy that. I don't want to rush into building a Guardian farm, and I'd like to situate myself with a big build project at some point. And I'm still sort of in the mesa, I'm right next to it, and it can be part of my current base anyway, so it's something I've been thinking about. Pounce says yes, capital letters yes, he is voting. He's voting for it. He likes the idea of it. I like the idea of it. I don't want to desert my building over in the community area though, so I want to do it in a way that means I still get to, you know, continue easily with that project. So I wanted to make that a big old thing eventually. Okay, wow, it's very dark in here, isn't it? Let's get some light. Bam, there's some light, amazing. Let's tear down this wall. So loads of you now in chat saying yes. Well, there you go. It definitely sounds like a good idea, right? And if it's my base, I'll be here all the time, and I'll be loading it and making sure stuff's getting farmed, which is kind of how it worked with XB last season, so another good reason. I also need to clear my throat. Just give me a second here, people. Oh, there we go. Oh no, still a bit rough. Still a bit rough. So have a sip of my tea. I got some Assam tea. It's about probably 10 minutes. 10 minutes in, so it should be very hot. Oh, that is definitely too hot for drinking. Needs another 10 minutes. And also, earlier today, I tried some Earl Grey tea, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was very nice. I do like my teas, so we're trying more teas. Everyone's been telling me to try different teas. Some of you are saying prank Etho and Doc. Now, I've noticed that there has been a trend of pranking, and unless some genius idea pops into my head, I'm not going to be joining in that. I had a different plan for today's stream, which was just to chill out here and work on this area. But what we will do is go back and look at what the other hermits have done so far. Right, this isn't the torch, it's a Bernie stick. We got the torch to pass on, but we got some Bernie sticks to chuck on the ground for now. There we go. Let's do as far as back there, and I imagine more people are tuned in, and then we'll do a little catch up. Golfer says Earl Grey, Xisuma is Captain Picard, confirmed. Brilliant. Captain Picard. For some of you who don't know, Captain Picard is from I'm about to say Deep Space Nine. What is wrong with me? He's from Star Trek. Which one is it? Enterprise. Is it Enterprise? I can't think straight for some... Hey, why can't I... Oh, right, that's the wall there. Okay, actually, we probably don't need to put a lot of this down, do we? One over there. There we go. One over here. Generations. Yeah, that's... No, that's not it. Why can't I remember the name of it? Someone in chat will tell me what I'm trying to remember. Oh. Next Generation. There we go. Control 64, thank you. I don't know why. I love that show. I don't know why it took me so long to remember. It's a bad sign. My memory's getting bad. Getting old. Not sharp. Hi X, making some pizzas. You like some? I would love some pizza, but I've already eaten today. Do you know what I made myself today? I had some hummus. I had some chili hummus with some falafels and rocket lettuce. And then I cooked up some spinach and garlic with it as well. It was delicious. I did like it. Although the spinach was really salty for some reason. Now, I eat spinach quite often. I've never had salty spinach before. No idea why it was salty. Yeah, it's a little bit strange, actually. Careful, X. Sheriff Symmetry is onto you. What's this about Sheriff Symmetry? I've heard about this. I think you'll find we've done nothing out of the ordinary on the server. We're a legitimate business here. Confiscating illegal saplings, mind you. Okay, this bit's good to go. Right, so I said we'd do up to this corner and then we'd sort of move on. We'll leave the other sponge there, since it's sort of blocking the water. Actually, we don't even need to do anything else here. Just leave that like that. So, for those of you tuning in, who perhaps... Oh, we got 2,800 people here. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, everyone, for coming along. We're on the Hermitcraft channel today, so be sure to hit follow if you haven't done so already. And give us some encouragement to do these more often. I would love to do these more often. I've just found that getting everyone on the same page and sort of available, because we all got different schedules and stuff, can be a little bit tricky. So we haven't done too many things like this before, but I would love to, going forward, of course, organise some more stuff like this, some live stream days. So yeah, let us know, of course, if you enjoy this. Right, we're going to pop up top, because when we come back, we're going to do some clearing over here. It's been raining for a long time, hasn't it? I've just realised. Cheers, Skeleton! Oh, who's my new best friend, eh? Who's my new best friend? Let me give you a hug. Let me give you a warm hug. You get it? Oh, watch out. There you are. Oh, bam, there's... Oh my god, there's loads of you. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, you're walking... What? You're going down there? Hey, what are they playing at? Feel like I've been ambushed. Right, there we go. What happened to the other chappie who decided to drop down? Oh, ow! Oh, God. They are not being nice today, are they? They are not playing nice. No. I think I'll eat my food and get out of here. So we got some work to do up top as well. X, your furnaces are not cooking because there was a fish already in the cooked area. Yes, you're right. So let's take that out of there. Excellent stuff. Okay, right. So we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go to Forces area. First of all, I think. I've got me prismarine bricks, kind of sounds the same. And me Bernie sticks with me. You will die, says Sticky Jake. I hope not. I don't want to die. I've only died 5 times so far. That's going to change, by the way, when I get some time to figure it out. Oh yeah, this way's a bit quicker. We're going to have minutes played on there instead of deaths. X, what do Guardians drop? They drop prismarine shards, prismarine crystals, and something else, I think. Aha, right, so, oh, okay. Right, we're sort of right next to the 2 pranks. That kind of looks amazing with the blue. And, Oh wow, is that actually a beacon, or is this... That's a lovely multicoloured beam going up right there. The yellow is like very bright and luminous. What is that exactly? I want to know. I want to know more. So we are at the site of the 2 pranks that have happened today. If I'd have known that there were going to be 2 pranks, I would have so like come up with something. But I always need to prepare, you know, because I bet you it'd been like a pass it on thing. Everyone would just continue pranking. So this is what Iskow did, and it's a little hard to see because it's nighttime. But he's built an ocelot face and a cat face. Well, actually, it's not an ocelot. It's the tamed cat, and there's 2 of them. Bam! Now you're on fire. Oh, and another one over here. He'll be shooting at me soon. Yeah, so he's built 2 of these big old faces. I'm not sure what else Iskow did, actually, because I didn't get to watch a lot of his stream. I watched most of Cleo's. And there is something big and circular over there. Kind of like a UFO. Let's go have a look at that. Oh, that's Mumbo's mob spawner. Right, and he's building a ring below it again, like last season. A big mob spawner with a ring around it. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't know what the ring's for, but the bit in the middle is the collection area, obviously. Very cool stuff. And XB's claim corner. Okay. Okay, it looks like there's some terraforming about to happen around here. Let's have a little bit of an eat of our food. Some of you saying it's not a beacon in chat. It could be. I mean, it looks like someone's put something in it. Yeah, it's a beacon. It's definitely a beacon beam. The blue looks lovely here, doesn't it? I think it's these colours down below just make it look more luminous, and it's all lit up and bright, and there's a cast at the top, and there's a giant fish behind it. It all looks amazing. Oh man, I really wish I could have done a prank. I would do one, but I have to think these things through. I'm not one of those people that can just jump into it. So let's head up here and just have a little bit of a closer look. Vince says spoilers, no please. We don't call them spoilers, we call them exclusive previews, and that's as far as we can go. You can look at the gas bum, and that's about it. That's where the water is. How else do we get up here? That looks amazing. Now that's like a 3x3. Do you know what? I wanted to do the entire like area with these maps, and that would look massive because this isn't even like the whole area. That's just blue area. Cool. It looks very up to date, doesn't it? It does look very up to date. But I think you've got to take them off the wall and place them back down to update them. So there's not like a apparent way onto the outside from here. So it's definitely a beacon up top, but I imagine it's just iron bars or stained glass or something like that right in the middle of it. So it changes colour as it goes up. Now who did that? Because I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, I wish I had an ender pearl right about now just to chuck up there, right? Go to Sir Doc and Etho's boat race. I'm going to be working on my projects this live stream. And that reminds me, I forgot to record this, which is silly. I guess I'll have to upload it from the Hermitcraft channel. Yeah, because I know everyone wants to like catch up on the streams and see them after they've happened. So I was going to record this one, and what's the one thing I forget to do is hit the record button. Oh my god. Skeletons, you suck. You suck in 1.9. Right, get out of here. And there's a creeper over there. It's going to end badly. Looks like there's been a creeper explosion or 2 over here, doesn't it? Or 3 even. Or 4. There's been 4 of them. Oh, having a shot, are we? I should just go through the portal and get this over with. Magarom says you can now do a mini prank to false and put other maps there. That would be a bit of a prank. If I do a prank, I want to build something. It's got to be decent. Also, we just hit 3,000 viewers. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Of course, hit the follow button over here on the Hermitcraft channel. Not streaming at the usual place today, doing an all-day Hermitcraft event. If you want to see who's streaming after me, go to hermitcraft.com/livestream. Yes. So let's pop back through the portal. And Anabuscus says, hey, what are your plans for this stream? My plans are to work on the ocean. Now, I saw some weird particle effects over there. Just when I'm going to go through the portal again. What was that? Definitely saw some weird particle effects. The Messiah says, if you don't want spoilers, don't watch live streams. A good point. I'm just going to grab a cushion for my seat. I've had this chair for so long that it doesn't really have much of a cushion anymore. It's like sitting on wood. Like a wooden plank. There we go. Oh, that's so much nicer. Schmidt Ranger says, X, have a favourite kind of tea? I do. It is a Sam, and I have a cup right here. It's been sitting here for about 25 minutes, so let's have a sip. Guess what? I was facing the wrong direction. Let's try that again. Right, so we were looking over there when I saw it. And it remembers what way we're looking. Okay, so back we go. And I'm looking down in that direction. Let's see if I see it again. No, it all loaded. I definitely just saw like a box of what looked like particle effects. It looks so strange. Either way, what we need now is our SpongeBob. And do we have any more SpongeBob? Yep, we've got some more SpongeBob there. We've got some wet SpongeBob. We want the regular stuff, don't we? No wet SpongeBob for us. Is Mumbo going to stream, says CubeXDev. No, Mumbo's not streaming. If you want to see who is streaming, as I said, hermitcraft.com/livestream. Right, so we got to go, turn around, boom. That almost worked. So one on that side, one on this side. It's going to be tricky because it tries to like reform, doesn't it? I think just spamming them rather than looking at it and trying to suss it out. There we go. Spam, spam, spam. Oh, it's all reforming up top again. Ah, this is just awkward. It's like I need to like bridge out now and place one in the middle by the looks of it. Right, how about putting one there? Excellent. That works just fine. X teacup or mug? Now, I wouldn't know how to define the difference between a teacup. Actually, I do. A teacup is, yeah. Yeah, a teacup's smaller, isn't it? No, I've got a mug. I've got a tall mug. And I always drink out of mugs. Don't really have teacups. Always have bigger ones. Taller ones. So I guess you could say that probably means the tea's a little bit weaker if there's more water in it. Depends how it all works. A block in the star says, spam, just do it. Absolutely, spam seems to be the way in these bigger ones. I mean, we've got 3 of them there together. That's not very efficient, is it? And how do I get out of here? Well, good question. Just put something down like that. Bam! Now we can hop down onto the ladder, which is right behind us. Cool, so I've got some more wet SpongeBobs for you. And we're going to hop back up. Is DMAC there? Haha, dumb question. No question is dumb, Knack. No question is dumb. DMAC is not here. I don't know where DMAC is, but he's not part of the live stream today. Also, Cub fan joined the game. I think Cub is streaming after me. No, False is after me, then it's Cub, and then it's Wells Night. Yeah, that sounds about right, if I remember correctly. How do you get so much sponge, says Slimy Sylvester? Well, we got it from this temple right here, basically. Literally where we got it from. There were 2 rooms of sponges, and you get them from killing the bosses. Alright, so what's next? There's some bones over there. Now, guardians might be spawning in our little areas that we designated, by the way. Got to watch out for that. That can be rather annoying. Alright, spamming all the way. Just, I don't even know what's going on. If it looks disorientating to you, it is disorienting for me too. I'm just spinning around like a nutter, placing them all down. Probably should have made these a little bit smaller. Now, Yakov is saying kill Cub fan. That's not going to happen. That's a bit mean, I think. I'm not going to kill Cub fan. I like Cub fan. Why would I do that? That would not also be a good form of prank. I would love a prank. If anyone wants to share prank ideas, it's got to be something. I've done this before on a stream. It's got to be something that immediately makes sense and that I know I can go and do, and it can be, you know, relatively decent. Because I don't want to do a half-assed sort of prank, if you know what I mean. Okay, so how did you get in here? I don't know. But I'll tell you what, you look like you're having a nice time bobbing up and down, so I'll leave you alone. Got some more wet SpongeBobs. In fact, let's take the regular ones as well. Bam, there we go. Up, back up. Whoa. Down we go, up we go. Going all over the place here, aren't we? Get yourself a mug warmer, so no more cold tea. Miss Scally, I had a look into that, and the USB powered ones are supposedly very gimmicky. They'll give it a little bit of heat, but nothing to realistically keep it warm. And thanks for the tea reminder. Ah, delicious tea. Who's got a cup of tea? I hope you all got a cup of tea. White Tesla says, so how many drops from the mini farm have you got until now? None, believe it or not. Nothing at all. I'm starting to wonder if I actually built it correctly because, you know, I don't know. It feels like we should have at least had a couple by now. There we go. That was efficient. That was fast. I think that was our best one yet. Lots of questions coming in. Oh mate, wow! I can't read chat. Chat's moving very fast. It's all the chat. It's the prank suggestions right now. Oh my days! Chat all of a sudden just went bananas there. Jack says, "I hate tea." Such a strong word for a drink. Such a strong word for a drink. I don't like the use of the word hate. I will use it myself for things that it shouldn't be used for, I think. What did tea ever do to you, Jack? I'm joking. I'm having a laugh. Don't worry about it. Oh, let's grab these. And we're just doing the same thing over and over again here, really. Just going backwards and forwards. False has saplings. Check for glitches, Xisuma. I could build like a giant sapling somewhere. That would be awesome. Could build one at Rendog's base. Let's see how we go with this. I'll tell you what, a giant sapling would take about half an hour to do, I reckon. So let's see where we're at in an hour. And maybe we'll go grab some clay and build a giant... That sounds like a reasonable idea, doesn't it? A giant sapling at Rendog's base. Or, wait, would it be best to do it at Rendog's? Because I'm just thinking, you know, he's a fellow log fella. So he'll get it. But then again, you don't usually prank someone who's on your side, so to speak, do you? Anvil someone. Interplanetary Cub fan is the only other person online. There's a good chance that he's watching. So I think anviling him probably won't be something we can do. Plus I don't really want to. Someone says, I like to mix my tea for sweet taste, lol, in capital letters. I mean, you sound very excited about mixing your tea. But mix it with what? Sugar? Some of you saying at Mumbo's base. I could do it at Mumbo's base. Then again, a lot of people were complaining about spoilers, or exclusive previews as I like to call them. Let's put in some more wet sponge bobs and head back up top. Put a big sapling on the SSS. Oh, that's the perfect place to put it, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to build a giant sapling on the SSS. That'll show Mumbo. That'll show him what we're about. Giant saplings. He'll know not to mess with us. It's like, what's that? Build a secret sapling society. We'll build a giant sapling on top of it. Oh, yeah. Okay, that sounds like an idea we can do. Right, we need to pop back up top. I should really put like a ladder right here. Although technically there's one right there. We should do this then. Oh, no, that's very slow. Oh, magic! Floating sand, what's going on? So some of you suggesting his base, his RV van, but I think the Sapling Society building is obviously the most suitable location. Red the Miner says free advertising. It sort of is advertising at the same time, isn't it? Because you probably go, I need a sapling. Let's head over to that giant sapling because I've got a feeling that has something to do with saplings. Right? Your intuition, your intelligence would tell you that giant sapling leads to more saplings. It's just like in real life, really. When you want to grow a tree, you just look around for a giant sapling. Oh! Right, let's set up this ladder. Snippy says, Facecam, we're streaming on the Hermitcraft channel, so no facecam while we're on here. As it's just like a bit of a different sort of stream, isn't it? Wait, did I take the sponge... Oh, I'm doing all my sponge bobbing wrong. Silly me. Silly me. Sapling on the mob grinder says, oh, world. Okay, let's settle it now. There's still tons of suggestions, so no need to let me know again. I left some sponges down there. That's not good. That we will do it at the Super Secret Sapling Society. Not tongue twister. And sapling with a X trout. What is an X trout? NZ Hacker for I don't know how many times has said, Hermitcraft, are you drunk, mate? Well, Hermitcraft isn't a person, but I'm the person streaming, and I can assure you I am not drunk right now. So I don't know what this is about. Austin says, Xisuma, are you XVX derp? Put a 10th floor under the chest and furnace so you don't fall too far. Do you know what? I'm just having a laugh, having a chat with you guys. I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. It sounds like a really intelligent idea. It sounds like the sort of idea someone who is brain smarts would have. Are you brain smarts, Austin? I think you're brain smarts. Let's go. Oh, no, whoa, can't put one there. That'll block the beacon. We like the beacon. It's shiny and pretty. And I'm mining fast because of it, which is amazing. Alright, so there we go. We've got a landing platform. For my next magic trick, when I fall down, I'm going to fall through that gap and break my shins. Oh, don't you know it? Boosted Guru says, down with the SSS, evil Xisuma. Yes. The SSSSS, even. Right, here we go again. Quickly, spamming sponges. Until no end. Until there's no more water left to terrorise us. Oh, where'd you come from? Up there. See you later. Sam says, Cleo said half an hour, ended up on 2 hours. Yes, but Cleo built her one all the way up in the sky. I'm going to build it from the ground up, and a sapling isn't going to be too hard to recreate. Like, I'm not going to leave it to the last 30 minutes. I reckon when we hit the hour mark, we go off and we do a prank, right? Since we're sort of passing it on. Now, I haven't done that area, which is a little bit silly, but this gives me a way out of here. And you ever thought of getting the hermit working on one thing together? Ginger Rage, I like that. I was hoping we'd do something like that for this. I don't think it quite works like that when you're working with people who make videos. It's quite hard to coordinate, and everyone's got their own little video making schedule going on, you know? So it's a nice idea, but I imagine it will probably, I don't know, maybe the right sort of project will come along and we'll all be able to work on something. Who knows? Right, is that all of it gone? It is. That's fantastic, because I want to head out of here. It's all dark. Oh wow, we can just hop straight over there. I didn't realise we were so close. That's good. The Xisuma says, excellent, happy Easter, guys. Yes, Easter eggs, chocolate eggs. I haven't had any. I don't have chocolate eggs and stuff at Easter. I don't really like chocolate too much. I mean, I like it, but I don't like that it's unhealthy. So, not good to eat some. Sip your tea, says Schmidt Ranger. Schmidt Ranger, you are a superstar. Thank you so much for the reminder. Mr. Sydney says, okay mate, get some slime blocks, go to Mumbo's new mob farm, replace the blocks the mobs fall onto with slime blocks so they jump out around. Or if you want to be a little nice, placing up light blocks inside the farm, nothing will spawn. Mr. Sydney, I love the idea of putting the slime blocks at the bottom, but I think it might catch Mumbo out, you know. He might end up something getting blown up, which is not what you want really. You want to have a laugh and play a little joke, but that might end up in like some stuff getting destroyed or dying, etc. So probably not going to do that, but I like the idea. Yeah, the slime blocks are quite the thing to use there, aren't they? So we'll go down a little bit on this side just to break that one. Cool, and now we'll try and pinch these ones as well. Question is, can I make this jump? From here, I reckon. No! Fail. Anyway, we can get it from down here. Now, I don't want to lose any of these sponges, so I should probably do a little bit of a sponge check quickly. Just make sure I haven't left any behind. All looks good here. And I'm talking about when they're on the ground, of course. Right, so let's fall down here and put some more wet SpongeBobs in. Right, so 13 from that side, 14 from this one. Looks like we're all good. Build a large dead sapling at the SSSS. We could go for a dead sapling. We'll have a look at our options. Hi, Creeper. Hey, did you come here to blow up the water or the sand? Or my precious sponges? There's some squid over there hanging out. I needed some of that earlier. I had to help Cleo get some ink sacs. What are your plans for the end, says Kabooma? Good question, good question. Probably just going to explore and raid and get myself some elytras. I don't want to get a shulker. I want a pet shulker in my base. Definitely want to do that. That's going to be awesome, getting a shulker. Von Bar says, Logfather should make a big wooden donation for the Iron Titan to make amends to the hermits. That's a nice idea. I don't know if the Logfather will be too keen on that. He's not the type to donate, you know. But you know, you've said it. He'll have heard that, and maybe he'll be okay with it. Who knows? Right, let's get our SpongeBobs back. So I feel like we might be a little bit short. We've got 18 more. That brings us, yeah, 52. I'm pretty sure we had... Oh, there you go. A bit more than that. That's because they're in there. Brilliant. Michael says, do you plan on doing lots of redstone this season? I do at a point. I definitely want to do redstone stuff. In fact, one of the things I want to do, and I need a reason for this, so homework for you guys, right? You do my thinking for me now. If anyone's got an idea for something relative to survival where I could store information on a redstone computer, That's what I want to do, like, this season. I want to build an actual, like, I want to build memory inside a survival world, like RAM, you know, like, not quite like RAM, like a solid state drive where you can store bits of information. Now, it needs to have a practical application in survival, and that's the one thing I can't think of at the moment, but I would love to put that in my base, have a redstone computer and be able to access information from it. So if there was some sort of, like, you know, practical way of logging information, like I'm doing a project, I want to keep track of the numbers rather than put it on a notepad, maybe I'll just keep track of things in game using this memory, then it could be good, but I don't really want to build it for the sake of just building it, you know. Okay, well, looks like we're out of torches. Got to use my spoon. There we go. Right, do we have any more torches? We've got one right there. Got a guardian visitor. Wait. Oh, I thought... Oh, hi. I thought one was in the farm for a second. So let's have a look. Named items, says Jaffa Cake. I'm not quite sure. Inventory management program. When I say practical, you got to think like you're not going out of your way to use it, right? Like it's going to be actually quite convenient, is the idea. So that might be more convenient in modded with more things, but probably not in vanilla. Seth made a bank that has memory cards. Now, a bank would be a great purpose, but I don't think that would work quite as well here. So a Nexus says 576875. No, not a Nexus at all. By the way, we're approaching 3,500 people here. Absolutely incredible. Thank you all of you for coming out and checking it out. Of course, be sure to follow here on Hermitcraft_ if you haven't done already. I'm hoping we'll do more of this in the future, just random events from time to time and stuff like that. That Pixel says there are videos about creating memory in survival. I've been able to do it, but it's very limited. You'd have to build a contraption 1,000 blocks squared to get the equivalent of a kilobit. That Pixel, I've seen stuff that's not like that. I've seen stuff that's doable in survival. This is why I'm interested in it, because I've seen someone make something that can store information. It may not be, let's say, like a true redstone computer. It may be something a little bit halfway there, or, you know, not quite a true computer, but it'll be able to store information. I guess I'll probably have to scratch my head, but if any of you ever think you got a good idea, something practical, and again, practical is the most important thing. Like, I don't feel too great about like going out of my way to use it. I'd much rather it be like it's there and I want to use it because it makes sense to use it, right? Also, I didn't get any torches. I got just the one. Nether break protection. Oh, I love those. Anyway. Oh, we got a friend. We got a friend. Let's give him a hug. Quick. Before he attacks us. Right, that's all of that gone. Bam, all of that. We've got a couple of friends here. Hugs. Hugs for everyone. Now, if you hug them, they won't attack you, believe it or not. Pro tip for you Guardians. Look, they're not attacking me because I'm giving them lots of hugs. Hi. Come here, have a hug. Bam. Now you're dead. See you later. Alright. The Greek Wolf says, X, I'm drinking tea too because I have, and then it disappeared. A sore throat. Sorry to hear you got a sore throat there. Chat is moving fast today. Live Tigger says, take a sip. Thank you so much for the reminder, Tigger. I'm going to do exactly that. Yat says, any redstone can store one bit of information. That's absolutely true, yeah. I mean, I don't want to give it away in case they end up building it, but the thing that I got shown looked really cool. It looked like it'd be fun to build, it'd be practical. If I could give it a use, then I could have some memory for something, but we need that first. Lonely Boyish says, Impulse use a memory cell in his game. Yeah, maybe I should think about making a game of some sort. I'll tell you what game I really liked from last season was Tango's game. Tango made a game called... I can't quite remember. I'm terrible. Yeah, he made a really good game, basically. And I only played it a couple of times. And I would have really liked to have played that some more, actually. I'm quite fond of it. It was a very well-designed game. But it's just one of those things. I don't know, you're on there playing the latest thing, and then you go back to your base, and there's not much going on at Hermit Frills, and didn't play it again. I was a bit sad of that, really. Well, Ruse! That RSC, and you're absolutely right, the name of it was Ruse, and it was awesome. Alright, so, we've got this one here to do. Let's get rid of this cobble now, we don't need the cobble. Hi, we've got a friend come to visit us. I don't know how welcome you're going to be. Now I just want to break... Oh, go away. Come on, it's daytime. What are you playing at? Just want to get that one out of there. There we go. Now we can drop them in this area. Excellent. Right. Got to pay attention again. Bam. Oh, that didn't work out well. Oh, zombie. Oh, zombie. Getting in the way. You undead fool. What are you doing? Going to make it all difficult for us. It's probably what he wants. Oh, he has well and truly ruined this. And I might die if I'm not careful. We need to find that thing and give it a hug. Okay, I'm going to eat. Oh, quick. Hug. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this has been the worst one yet. Quick, give him a hug. Alright. We're good. We're good down here, aren't we? It's that zombie, man. It's that zombie. It's bad news. Take him out. Okay, there we go. We'll take him out. Alright, you good? You happy now? Let's try and get rid of this water. I know you like the water. Oh my god. This is actually, like, surprisingly annoying. When it doesn't work out well. There we go. Come on. Let's keep it going. Ugh. Yes! Is that all of it? Hey, no. Alright, you're going to have to go now. Right, please tell me that we're done. I think we're done. Amazing. That was the worst one ever. Look how many sponges we placed. That was horribly inefficient. I should be fired from this job. If it were a real job, I'd be fired. Brilliant. Supernatural Lice says, amazing username there, says, I like tea. Did you say I like tea? I love tea. Yeah, I love tea too. It reminds me to have another sip while it's still warm. Snipey says, try making some of those new arrows. We need to go to the ends to get those new arrows, unfortunately. Ah, another delicious sip. Gear says, X, what are you doing? We are clearing out all of the water around this area. Although not all of it, just some of it. Okay, so a warm box, take my sponge, and back up to the top we go. Where's the Hermitcraft torch, says Suncat. I put it in a chest. I might have taken it back out of that chest and placed it down. That would be silly if I did, because that needs to be passed on to False when it's her time to stream. And we must not forget to do that. You can't let me forget, peeps. What are the plans to the Nether Hub, says Ahawk. Oh, well, I fell down, apparently. The plan is all in Tango's hand. And I don't know when he's doing the hub, but I can't wait to see it. I mean, I thought he was going to do it straight away, the way he talks about it. Sounds like he's got a plan or design in order. But I don't know when it's going to be done. Will you be going to the end anytime soon, says Lucid Knight. Yeah, I hope so. I hope we do. We need to have a meeting. Our next meeting will be, well, next month. Oh, there's one here. And I very much hope that we can figure out when we're going to go, all meet up and do the end. Yeah. You only need glowstone to make spectral arrows. Oh, yeah, that's right. We could make spectral arrows. That is a thing we could make, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Well, what would we use them on? I guess for our own amusement, to check them out, we could shoot some things. That'd probably be worth a try, wouldn't it? Just to see what they're like, see them in action. Now, yeah, I thought I saw... Oh, fish, go on, hit it. Wow, it is fussy. It definitely started trying to mine that a second ago. Oh, there you go. Wow, that's weird. There's like just a tiny bit of range on the corner. Right, and what about that one? Excellent. Right, so all the sponges are ours. And I think we've got one more area to clear out. Renever says, Tango and Impulse are actively working on the Nether Hub. That's what the gas prank was about. Okay. Is it being built underneath the current one then? Because I know they were going to lower it down. Legomon says, X, when you get to the end, bring some chests in case one of you dies, then you can store this stuff. Great idea, Legomon. I'm the type to usually do something like that. Bring some chests with me or think ahead and bring lots of supplies. I think we want to do something silly as well for the end fight. We don't want to just go in there and kill it. The dragon, that is. We want to make it a little bit special. This is the easiest one yet because it's so small. Well, I say that and I've made a bit of a hash out of this, haven't I? Hi, friends. Hugs are in order. Wait, no, none of that. None of that. Right, we've got a lot of them here to take care of quickly, haven't we? Right, none of them are trying to hurt me. That's good. Oh, you. No, hugs. Hugs first. No violence. Except for me, I'm allowed to do violence. There we go. Excellent. All taken care of. Oh, and Cubfan leafed. He leafed. He's gone. Good times with Scar in chat. Hey, buddy. You are not modded. I need to fix that for you. That is my fault. I apologise. Right, there we go. Aha! A few of them have found their way down to the bottom there. Now, I wonder if we're going to get any in our trap today. Probably not. I think we're going to have to come back down from the top. Nope, nothing yet. Nothing yet at all. Make it rain, I see your message. Yep, I know he needs modding, but I'm streaming, so I'll have to do that later. Cool, alright, some in that one. Some in that one there. And one last trip up to the top, really. Red Grand Prix says, hello from USA. Me and my son's first time watching. Thanks for coming along and checking it out. My name is Xisuma. I am one of the hermits who will be streaming on this channel today. We got Full Symmetry after myself. We have Cubfan. Yeah, Cubfan's after False. And then later on it will be Wells Knight doing the last stream. Kebab says, what's your FOV? Default. I like to play with the default one. I can't do Quake Pro. It gives me a headache. To be fair, you could probably play with this a little bit wider, which is something I should maybe experiment in, but because I do videos for people, I like to keep it all vanilla. You know, so it'll be the same as how they see it, so to speak. Right, time to clear up sand. Time to clear up sand everywhere. That is weird. Sand falling all into me. Infinite says, you're an amazing 360 no-scoper with sponges. Apparently. I mean, I was doing a lot of 360 spinning around, but I wouldn't call it amazing. It was definitely derpy. Oh, wait, are you going down there? Oh, he's going down there! Did you smell some diamonds, my friend? Let's see if he goes down there and leads us to diamonds. That would be amazing. Alright, so more things in there. And I just got to go up with my Bernie sticks, haven't I? And take them all out. Let's craft some more Bernie sticks. Let's do that. Did he go down? I think he went down. We've got to find out. Oh, ow. Machines. I see a... Whoa, what's going on here? What is going... Someone's been busy. Making a mob farm. Hi. Yeah, someone's done this. Oh, redstone. Get the redstone quick. No. Oh, I thought he was going to destroy my precious redstone. Oi. Spiders, no. There's a creeper there. Can't you see him? Right, he's gone. My word, where's that redstone? Oh, I'm using my silk touch pick, so I got a redstone ore instead. Yeah, it looks like someone's been busy down here anyway. This wasn't me. Yeah, this has well and truly been cleared out, hasn't it? Have they been storing their cobblestone here? Doesn't look like it. What about these things? Nope, not been used. Okay. How long is this stream going to last, says Sir Cookie? It's going to last for hours and hours because I'm not the only person streaming. I am going to be streaming for another hour and 15 minutes. Now there's a lot of noise up here. Oh, there you are. You just went and hid, didn't you? You tricked me. You wanted me to see what was going on down there. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming for another hour and 15 minutes. And then after me, there's going to be False for 2 hours. You've got Cubfan for 2 hours. And then Wells Knight. So you've got another 7 hours and 15 minutes of Easter time streaming. How cool is that? Okay, we need some of those for our Bernie sticks. There we go, Bernie sticks by the stack. We'll probably need a few more, but we'll come back. I'm not in a rush to be efficient. Streaming is all about chillaxing and hanging out, really, isn't it? I can pick some of these. I'm thinking like I'm going to use these and leave them here. I can always pick them back up again. You know? Now, if I hold down right-click... Interesting. Oh, that works. Right, so aim over at the side, hold down right... Oh, okay, then it does that. Hold down right-click, yeah, and it will place it too quickly. Interesting. So with dual wielding, if you want to place a torch underneath some of these blocks... Oh, let's do this. Okay, what's going to look cool here? So if you think I'm starting to ramble like an incoherent madman, I sort of am. Give me a moment. We're gonna do... Oh, let's just do this bit. So I'm going to hold down right-click. Okay, that's good. That is good. Excellent. Right, now I can do this. And we can watch... No! What am I playing at? I thought that would work. Oh, sometimes my brain just doesn't put 2 and 2 together. Nope, that was a silly idea, wasn't it? That was a very silly idea. Man, this music is lovely. Who likes the music? I like the music. Xeno says, why does it say the stream ended? I'm not sure. I'm a little bit worried of that. because I am definitely streaming right now. Asumi, use the Konami code. Up, down, left, right. Left, right, A, B, start, select. What game was that for? What game was that for, eh? Michael says, I love the music. That's awesome. Very nice music. Yes, everyone likes it. It's calming, indeed. What drops do you get from the farm? We get these things. Shiny wet pebbles, raw fish, and pointy wet fish thing. Those is what we be getting. Suma, could you do something using the counter from that games from last season where you had to shoot carts? What was its name? That was derailed by Impulse. If you're on about the memory thing we talked about earlier, that would be a use for it, wouldn't it? Interesting. I really want to really want to find a use for that. Yeah, definitely want to find a use. Oh no, there goes my ladder to the top. I'm a silly goose. What have I done? That was not good. We need to restore that, probably. I think I'll restore it later. We're probably going to move all of this now, right? This is being a bit of a pain here because it's sort of floating up at the top in the middle. Let's make sure we pick up all of these blocks down below as well. Don't want to let anything go to waste. DFTB says drink your tea. I like that. I will do as you command. Ah, delicious. Cubic Complex says, how about using the memory thing for storing a mini-game's high scores? Now that would be a good use, wouldn't it? But it depends how the input works, because if you had to count one by one, it might be a bit of a pain if your high score is 1,000. We'll see though. Yeah, definitely some good ideas coming up though. Alright, are you in the Saints? I am not in the Saints, young Beezy Sanders. I am a log fella. A log fella for life. How do you like your tea? I like it with no sugar and a little bit of milk. That's how I have my tea. There we go. Wow, we're really getting through this, aren't we? X, are you going to do anything other than work on the Guardian farm during the stream? Yeah, we're going to go do a prank in a little bit. And then maybe do a little bit of a tour after that. I just want to get all of this this sand sorted out on the top here. It shouldn't take us too long now. Making epic progress here, though, on this whole project. Is your tea, like, endless? It's not, actually. I've got a big mug, and it's almost finished now, which is a shame. I do like a cup of tea. Make sure to include a red circle with a line through the sapling. Educated cow? That is a great idea. I also love your username, Educated Cow. Brilliant. Let's collect all of these things. Do you watch The X-Files? I do. I watched The X-Files, you know, like 20 years ago. Oh my god. Showing me age. When it was on TV. And I watched it. Now, I got a funny story. I got a funny story to tell you all, actually. That reminds me. So, when I was a kid watching The X-Files one time, I thought I saw a UFO outside my window. Now, I was really young, and I must have been about 11 or something like that. And looking back on it now, I realise it's so funny. The power of suggestion is what it was. Because what I probably saw was some birds, right? Some birds flying through the sky. But I've been watching The X-Files. It was all about, you know, UFOs and stuff. And then I look out my window during the ad break for The X-Files, and I see these like black things in a V formation just shoot through the sky really quickly. And looking back on it, I realised that they probably weren't moving so fast as that my view of outside meant that they moved across my line of sight very quickly, as opposed to just being some super fast objects. It's just like you could only see them for a little while. Anyway, I remember being all like spooked out by it and mystified. Now I look back on it and I'm like, yeah, of course you were. You were watching The X-Files, and then you saw some things fly through the air out of your eye for a corner of a second, and then you're like, oh my god, it must be something spooky. X, did you watch Germany versus England yesterday? For Ego, I did not get to watch it. I didn't really know it was on. I've not really been a fan of watching international football lately. I haven't really watched too much of it. I always like football, but I haven't watched as much this season. Just, it comes and goes, my interest for it. X, what's your favourite tea? It is a Sam. Justice says X things in a V formation. Don't you think they were geese? Geese are white, I'm pretty sure. They could have been any old bird. They were just flying, you know, as they do it in a formation, and you know, I didn't really think it through. It's funny because it's like you look back on a memory and you realise like how foolish you were. Okay, yeah, let's put a torch under this one as well. Soccer, not football, says someone in chat very passionately in all capital letters. Well, let's go with what the majority of the world say, which is football. And it is the most popular sport on the planet next to ping pong, funny enough. Now, most people will go, what, ping pong? And then you've got to think, wait a minute, there's a lot of people in China. Oh, what happened over here? Did we not do this one right? Only Americans use soccer, says Shadow. Yeah, well, some other people use soccer probably, but yeah. Because you have American football, which is played by throwing the ball. You do kick it as well, though. I'm going to go watch an NFL game in October. Looking forward to that. Marcus says Efo doesn't know what handball is. You watched Doc and Efo's episode of Hermitcraft, I take it then. There we go. Happy Easter X, says 555 Lightning. Thank you. Happy Easter to you too. I don't know what exactly Easter celebrates, but I know that people give each other eggs. Never celebrated Easter. Never really saw it as a holiday either, actually. But it is, isn't it? It is. It's a 4-day holiday, at least over here at the moment. Ow! Who be shooting? Who be shooting? In fact, who is shooting? Oh, you little sniper. Did you? He got thorns and got knocked back into the water. Brilliant. It's what you deserve. Yeah, I've got thorns, so when a skeleton shoots me, they get hurt. It's brilliant. Right, we're going to grab that sponge. I thought I got them all earlier, so I'm glad I saw that. Ow! Guy, please stop. I think he got knocked off again. It's when Jesus became a zombie. Is that in the Bible? Apparently it's when Jesus became a zombie. I got a feeling that's not quite true. X, whole or 2% milk for you. I have the low-fat milk. I don't have the whole milk or whatever it's called. The one with the red cap, which is probably different depending on where you get it. Oh, you are a pain. Stop it! This guy, man, he needs a hug. There we go. Take it easy. Right, let's close that over there. Right, we've got tons of our sand back. I was thinking about this. Oh, we must hold on to the precious Hermit Stream torch. That must be passed on later. I was thinking about this earlier. Like, you go around gathering all this sand, but what you should really probably do, I just want that ledge to be lit up. What you should probably do is pick it up as you go around, because now we're going to end up with chests full of sand after we've done this. Use the torches in the offhand and break the sand with the shovel. That is a good idea. That's worth trying, because, ow, it might be faster. It's you again. Yes, fall to your death, alright? You've been a real pain in my backside. Okay, so we're going to put these on our offhands and then try it with a shovel. That's a terrific idea, by the way. Thank you for sharing. Let's give this a shot. So... uh-oh. It's a bad idea. Who suggested that? No, that's my fault, that is. We need to try it over here. Oh, that is... oh my god, lifesaver. Why? Why did I not know or think? Oh, that is so much easier. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for that suggestion. If only you told me a while ago. You probably did. I probably only got around to reading your message, didn't I? It looks like that they got a friend down there with them. That's good. Any more drops? Nothing at all. Cool. So, I think we've actually, like, hit up most of the sand from up there. Let's just do a quick sort of check of what's going on. Why don't you use the shield, says Danex123. I don't use the shield because I don't know. I just haven't been bothered. So where'd all my ladders go? Maybe some of them despawned. Well, there's some more there. And let's put these things safely away in the ender chest. And I also want to pillar up. I'm just going to pillar up with some sand. Best way to do it. Wrong wall, X, wrong wall, says Grouper Fan. Could have told me that. Could have told me that a little bit sooner, yeah? No, I'm joking. I know there's a delay. Right. Up we go. And, yeah, I think we've actually cleared out everything that we could clear out, really. No, I didn't want to put down a torch. But I've done that. And a little bit of cobble. No, a torch again. Okay, cool. So, yes, look, it goes all the way over to that side as well. So once again, if I can connect, let's connect this up. Right, and just fill in this little bit here. Excellent, we are done with extending this out a little bit further. That was the plan. There's also a little bit in the corner there I'm going to move out. So now we're going to move on to pranking Mumbo by the looks of it. Coming up to an hour on the stream as well, so all in good time, I guess. All in good time. Very nice. Right, so we need to put this stuff away, go look at our supplies and figure out what we're going to do for this prank. Right, everything, get in the chest. Good, good, good. Actually, I'll keep the rest of it. Very good. Right. Over here we hop. Renever says, nice progress, Xisuma. Thank you, Ren. Oh, I can't even read your... Do you know what? I can't read your username and your chat has disappeared off the screen. I apologise. Random person in chat. Who are you pranking? Says JMK. We are pranking Mumbo. So we need... Now, we could do a dead bush. Which would look interesting. We could also make it like a 4-dimensional one. I think we need to build a sapling to make it make more sense. Also, peeps, this thing over here, I'm sorry to say it, I think we're going to have to tear this apart and approach it again. I feel like where I've been trying to do the episodes so quickly, well, quickly, but frequently, that we're getting to a stage now where we've got stuff we need to do, where we need to think about it more. And I think I rushed into doing this room too much. I got a lot of feedback about it, and a lot of it was quite sound, that we're now starting to mix lots of different colour themes together. We should probably keep it a little bit more consistent, because it changes from room to room. So there'll be a lot of changes and stuff, and probably rebuilding of that entire room. I want to see you build a 4-dimensional sapling. I have no idea how to get into the 4th dimension, the Messiah. If you let me know. If you know how, let me know. Okay, so I think we'll go with oak. Oak is the most recognisable type of sapling. We'll need some sand to place it on the ground. In fact, we'll take a whole bunch. We'll need some dirt so we can place it on the ground. I've got some dirt over there. And we need some red with this. Right, so we're looking at browns and greens. And if we go with clays, we'll need some hardened clay. We'll need some dyes, and we're going to need some red. So beetroot for red. See, there's some other greens here, but we're not going to have a lot of them. We will not have a lot. Fear the Saints. Okay. Okay, whatever that is about, I don't know. X, do you watch Seth Bling? Of course we watch Seth Bling. Watching Seth Bling for a long time. See, I've been around in this Minecraft community for ages. Like 4 or 5 years, something like that. Right, so we needed dirt, we got some clay. We just probably need more clay and dyes, I think. So red dye we can get from beetroot, that's no problem. Green we got a little bit of, so we're going to visit a couple of farms to get the colours we need. We'll probably end up needing some bone meal to make it lime, or possibly... Oh, do you know what? A little bit of brown might work. We'll take that with us. In fact, we'll take some of that. We're just going to take all the things that might end up being useful. How about that? Cool. Gandalf says, yes, we do live in a 4D universe. It's called the space-time continuum. I think you're throwing words together there. The space-time continuum. Is that even a thing? I think that's more of a science fiction joke, isn't it? Either way, it's supposed to be an organisation of people that protect the continuity of space and time. Right, anyway, first place to go to will be Yellow District. We're going to go to Yellow District first. How about that? Visit your farm, says Runcows. Which farm is that? What farm have I built? X, are you ever going to do a gameplay in a different texture pack? Jaded Habitat, no, I'm not a fan of texture packs. I like to play in vanilla. I don't like watching texture pack videos either. I can't watch someone play with a texture pack. Like, I like the vanilla game. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just watching something that's not translatable, you know? Like, if I watch a video and see someone build, I want to build that again in vanilla. Wow, are you serious? Are you actually serious? Is that all it's got? I mean, a lot of this is just going to pop off and probably land on another cactus, isn't it? Yikes! We might have to hustle over here. Do a little bit of AFKing. That's not really a hustle. Yeah, we might have to like muster something up from somewhere on the server to get some green dye. What's going over here, Rendog? Got any green dye for us? All good. Under construction. I can see. So we want some of this over here. Right, and I don't think there's a way to activate this yet. Maybe there is, but I don't know what it is, and I don't want to mess about finding out. Oh, it's all done with dispensers. Interesting. Oh, that's going to be an absolute pain, because when you try and retract them into the dispensers, they often form source blocks directly in front of them. Also, the source blocks will destroy the crops that are immediately in front of them, so these ones here will always be destroyed. See, I know my farming, yeah? I've done all this before. Okay. So there's going to be more than enough. Oh, I knew that would happen. There needs to be a way not to do that. I'm destroying Rendog's farm before he even gets a chance. Let's land on that one. This is a lot of beetroot. This is more beetroot than I need. Which is alright. How many did we get? All the beets! We got over 2 stacks. Okay, and up we go. Right, replant time. Also, if you grow crops in rows, they'll grow faster as well. So if you alternate between types, they'll regrow a lot quicker. Peach says, geez, trample much? I trampled the once, alright? 1 trample, that was all. That was all. Build a boat for False's skeleton, Mr. Boots. I have already got our prank in mind. You guys have instructed me that we must build a sapling at Mumbo's area. Now, we started this on the hour, and I didn't say it would take long to do, but it takes time to gather the materials that you need, doesn't it? Although we're not going to be building the biggest thing ever, really. So it's all good. Hey! Torch go down because of dual wield. If you jump on the edge of a crop, it doesn't break. Yeah, I probably landed in the centre of the block when we destroyed it, didn't I? Hey X, why are you playing in the lolcat language? What is that? Where are me beetroot seeds? Seds even, sorry, got it wrong. Got it completely wrong. 1 hour has passed. Keep up the great stream, Xisuma. Thank you, Mr. Kipper. Appreciate it. Or Mr. Skipper, not sure what way that is. Wait, you plant alternating crops, they grow faster. Did I hear that right? Mr. Lurky, or MC Lurky even? Yeah, just grow them like 1 row beetroot, the next row a different one, beetroot again. That'll grow twice as fast as growing them all together. Excellent, we got some more cacti. Some more cacti die. X, what if feather falling was with shift to stop trampling? That would be nice. That would be very nice. Oh, you're saying get cactus from the impulse farm. Well, we were going to go there next, but there was beetroot at that place, so we're not actually going to go there, but we'll have a little look. X, I can't remember. Can mobs spawn on farmlands? They can't. You're good. They can't spawn on it. So some of you saying I missed 1 beetroot. Well, I'm going to leave it because I want to do this prank first. I'm sure Rendog will not be bothered by the removal of 1 beetroot. Although maybe it'd be 1 too many. Is it even faster if grown in a checkerboard pattern? Verif, I think if you were to grow them in a checkerboard pattern, they would grow... I'm not sure what speed they would grow at, actually. I think they would grow... Do you know what? I'm not sure, but don't take my word for it. It might grow slower. I can't remember how the checks work. I did a video on it. You can search on Googles and do all of that stuff and find out about the things. Yeah, because I made a video. But yeah, there's a certain way in which it checks for crops in rows. I think it might make it grow slower. It might just be possible that a checkerboard design makes it grow slower than normal. Is there plugins in the server, says Danex? There is not. This is just pure vanilla. Alright, and we are going to the Brown District now to do a prank. Sen says new myth busting episode then. No reason to do a new one. It's the same as it was. The old episode is still relevant. Why are chests renamed on Hermitcraft along with cactus? You mean spiky green plant? Don't you? I think that's what you mean. Okay, so this will be the location of our prank. Right here. And didn't I replace these gold blocks? I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I threw those on the ground though. So we're going to put down our model sapling right here. This is going to be our scale model, built to be looked at. And we're going to put that on top so it doesn't grow. So, I mean, we're going to go for a cross section of this sapling, right? Like that. Now that's possibly a little bit different. In fact, looking at this down here, I think if we were to look at it from this side, right, now it's the same as what I see in my hotbar. I'm thinking the best way for me to do this though will probably be to make a screenshot, to open the screenshot, which is on my other screen, and to zoom in at the sapling. So I'm going to make this appear on my other screen. Oh, Windows be funky. Bear with me peeps, I'm just getting a little image up there. There we go, right now. Oh, I see what I've done. Okay, right, excellent. I have got a massive, like, thing here now so we can see this and prepare for the prank. So there are, like, mainly 2 to 3 shades of green, and we're going to end up making a piece of art here if we're not careful, figuring out all the bits and bobs. X, steal the saplings. Please reply on stream. I'm not going to steal anything until I'm with my buddy Rendog, and it won't be stealing, it will be the removal of illegal saplings is what will happen. Hey, we could build like a giant plant pot for this thing to be in. Let's start off with a giant plant pot. So, now that's going to be tricky for me. We'll come back here a fair bit as to not mess with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This thing's going to be on a little 3-wide platform. So we'll make ours 5. And then we'll put the plant pot around it. So something like that. Nice and straightforward, isn't it? Yeah, that looks to be about right. No need to overcomplicate. That is all of my dirt. Let's go get some more dirt. Ouija Ben says, X, check Discord. I am streaming, my friend. You know that. You know I'll be streaming right now. Removal of glitches. Yes. Sorry. Correction. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. We'll be remove. Oh, look at that. We got all the stuff that we need. We got all of it. All of it. Every single bit. Right. Let's hop back over here. That's going to make a great plant plot. Oh, why are they on my offhand? I do not remember putting these things on my offhand, but apparently I did. Okay, so we're gonna put these around like so. This is our plant plot, remember? Because we just decided to make one. Impromptu idea, a good idea, I think. Adds a little bit more to the prank. Right, and then we'll make a shape like that. Placing blocks in the wrong places there. What's the prank, says Yipsy Arnos. The prank is that we build Mumbo a flower pot with some sapling. No, have I done that? No, that's right. Plant plot. Lol. Yeah, I've probably said plant plot too many times. I have some difficulty with some words, don't I? Basically. Right, so now we're going to bring that down by 2. Is that going to look silly yet? I don't think you can really go too much wrong with this. That might be a bit much. I mean, it's just the right sort of texture, this, that it's unmistakably a plant pot. Did I do it? No, I said plant pot, not plot. Also, that chicken has red eyes. It's evil chicken. Is the dirt supposed to be lower in the pot? Probably, but it's, you know, it's just a prank. It doesn't have to be the world's most accurate pot ever. Oh, we've got a thing over there that needs destroying. And it's been destroyed. Alright, so... Oh no, we still missed a bit. Okay, then the base of the pot goes like this. Ha! Oh, no. Right, now do we have any McDonald's clay? We got some McDonald's clay. Where did I pick that up? Let's just put that around the base so it doesn't really contrast too much. Oh! Too much with this. There you go, one big plant pot. I'm intentionally trying not to say plot now. The Demon Jazzback says it's just a prank, bro. It is just a prank, bro. Indeed. Cool. So, now we get to build our giant sapling. The base is going to be in different shades of brown by the looks of it. That is also... Where are we picking these things up from? I don't remember picking that up. Why is your name Xisuma Void, says Timota J4487. Timota J4487, why is your name Timota J4487? My name is Xisuma Void because I made the name Xisuma out of the word music. I turned it backwards, changed some letters, and the name Void was because Xisuma was taken and I was listening to a band called Void Through Materialism when I was trying to pick my name, so I went Xisuma Void. I like the way it sounds, to be fair. Like, it sounded alright. I was like, yeah, Xisuma Void. Sort of somehow rolls off the tongue despite being a little bit strange. A bit strange of a word thing. Alright, so I think what we want to do is turn a couple bits into this colour. That is going to be a whole stack. Do you know what? I'll take a whole stack. Bam. So we've got a darker colour there. Now we're going to go with a lighter shade of brown here. Right, so we've got two. Now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking you need a third lighter shade as well. That's just a little bit too light. So let's have a look at what light grey looks like here. I'm going to grab just the one, then two of those, and refresh my membrane. Yeah, that I reckon you can actually probably get away with. That's probably going to look a little bit better than hardened clay. Okay, so someone says I don't think there is an X in music. ML, as I said this, I did, that I took the word music, turned it around and changed some letters. Therefore, if I change some letters, the letter X can be in there. Right, I'm going to go with this. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that looks better than hardened clay. So we'll take half a stack of that. If we need more, we'll make it. Then when it comes to green, there's obviously going to be like grassy powder. Alright, we've got our grassy powder. And then we're going to have, let's put you there. We're going to have some nasty powder as well, of course, nasty powder. How did I forget the name of that already? Okay, so these two colours, I'm looking at the image. They're going to work. They need one in the middle. I think we need some wool right about now. Yes we do. Right, the beetroots. Oh yeah, we need to build a big red thing. Don't let me forget the big red no sign, okay? Peeps, it's your mission in today's stream. Alright, don't let me down. And what else could we do with from here? Now, we just need another colour of green, I think, so we need to go find some green wool. Now, with more dye, we can take some white wool and change it. I'm hoping, though, whatever I choose to do here, I don't mess it up particularly. Right. I'm saying lots of word things at the moment, and they might not all make sensey. Okay, let's go track these down here. We're going to head back to base and look at the green wool in the chests. By the way, 3,600 people here watching. Thank you to all of you for coming by, checking out the stream today. This is on the Hermitcraft channel, on the Hermitcraft server. Obviously, hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. I am going to be streaming for, let's see, probably about another 45 minutes. And then you've got Full Symmetry after me. After False will be Cub Fan, and then Wells Night. So, streaming for another 6 hours and 45 minutes on the channel. It's a good one. Right, now we've got 45 minutes. We are not running out of time. I feel quite confident about building this next bit. I reckon it's going to go smooth. Now, did I just jinx it for myself? Remember the no red sign. Pogush, that is your job. I'm putting you in charge of it. Don't let me forget. So, that's very similar to that one. It's this colour here that gives us the blend. And we'll end up needing way more than 9. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, about 18 in total, I'm going to guesstimate there. So we need more white. They really should be able to just change any colour to a different one. And we're going to need some more from... Oh, I need some shears. I need some shears. Why not Faithful Texture Pack? Or just anyone, just curious. Waffle Sleeks, as I said before, I don't like playing in a texture pack. I like vanilla. I don't like looking at stuff built in texture packs, because to me it's like it's not the same. I don't know, I've tried to explain it before. It's not the same. It's... Do you know what? I'm just going to give these guys some dye, right? Oh, and I didn't bring my dyes with me. Damn it. Have I got any lime dye? If I just give them dye, problems will be solved. Right, problems can be solved. Let's solve them problems. You lot are going to be green now. Alright, is that good? We'll have the sheep farm that me and Iskau have been working on. That's something else I wanted to do in this stream, by the way. There we go. Everyone loves green. There we go. Amazing. Give me all your fur, your wool, and we're up to 17. So I reckon give them a little chance here to regrow. So as I was saying, like if someone shows you a really cool build in a texture pack, it's like, yeah, it looks nice, but like what can I do with it? Because it's all built in a texture pack. That's how I feel about them. Do you like vanilla ice cream as you do vanilla Minecraft? Yeah, vanilla ice cream is my favourite flavour. I love the flavour of vanilla, it's so nice. Oh, I want to have a bowl of ice cream now. Why'd you have to say that to me? Why'd you have to say that to me, man? Come on, yes! Champion! Bam, thank you. Right, 20. That's going to be more than enough. I'm telling you now, that is more than enough. I'm going to regret those words, aren't I? Anyone else fancy a nibble, some grass? Go on, a cheeky nibble? No? No, I don't want any. Well, I'm going to turn around, they're going to eat some. If we really get... What did I tell you, man? What did I tell you? This guy right here, he's the champion. Oh, we got 2 of them. We're definitely going to have more than enough, right? That's got to be good. 23. Okay, I'm happy. Let's get out of here. We must make sure we do this instead of watching sheep regrow their wool. Bone meal the grass below the sheep. Why? Why? That would just put bone meal stuff on it. Not sure that would work. Yorin says there is one. There is one sheep, I believe. I don't know. A cheeky nipple, says Singe Bob. No, a cheeky nibble is what I said. Don't confuse me. Pickard says, I can't tell if he keeps hiccuping or laughing. I'm laughing, I assure you. If I had the hiccups, you would know about it. I have the worst hiccups. They are so strong and violent, they just like stop me in my tracks. They're horrible. I hate hiccups. Oh, just thinking about them is making me feel queasy. Alright, let's hop up here. We has all the things we need, right, to do the builds, I do believe. Yes, yes. I'm trying to speak a bit more lolcat today. I'm trying to broaden my horizons here and learn a new language. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Oh, look at that! Already it's a work of art. Right, 2 of those. Although that colour's going to be stretched a little bit. Wait a minute, I did it wrong. We're off to a great start. That's supposed... Oi! No! None of that. It's supposed to be that colour. Okay, so I went up by 2 blocks. And we go up... Yeah, just by 2. Now this one's going to be 3. Oh wait, is this 4 wide? No, I've just managed to confuse myself. What am I doing? Right. This is supposed to be simple, by the way. I'm actually not sure what I'm looking at now. It almost looks like it's 4 wide in this picture. So we're going to go with it being 3 wide, but I'm going to readjust. Let's make sure we get this right from the beginning. So we're going to have that, and then this one is going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. The one next to it is like that, and then this one is going to go over the top, up there, and that one is that colour. Okay, I'm happy with that. Then we're going to put in this. Below it, the darkest, and that one there, the in-between colour. Excellent. Then grey is going to go... Oh, this is quite easy. I just got to sort of remember the colour palette that I'm using here. Okay, so 2 darks, and then that one and that one. Amazing! We're doing it! We're building the sapling. Now, I think what I'm going to do is just go straight up with this 4 wide segment that we've built for ourselves here. Now, if any of you are perhaps looking at a sapling as well... Oh, is that right? Is that the dark? Oh, that is the darkest one. Actually, I'm going to extend this out a little bit where it warrants it. So 2 of those now, 2 mediums there, because it kind of made sense to put that there. Then a light and a medium, and then a dark over there. Okay, so above that is then definitely 2 light ones. Did you know what? We're gonna build this up, but then we're gonna take a step back, and it's gonna be like yes or no. A yes or no moment. Okay, where am I now? I need like my camera count at this point. So we've had 2 together, then diagonal, then it's diagonal again for the dark. Right, I'm going the wrong way around. It's like that. Yep, that is good. Up here we have a darker one than the one below. There it is. Then we've got a gap of 2 blocks. So coming back across, we're going to have that right there. Now, we already had lime underneath. I'm going to go change the one down below, actually. I want to make that colour. I think that'll look nicer. Then it's 2 of those right there. A dark one up here. 2 light ones off to the side. On the opposite side, it's going to be that. This one and that one. I really wish you could see what I could see on the other screen, because this would probably be far more interesting, because it's me just going this, then that, then that, then this. Yeah, this is... I'm getting into a groove now. This is going to be easy peasy, alright? Yep, all good. All good in the hood. Okay, so we're going to go up by 2. Put one of those there and there. And now we're going to have some blocks here. So that one is going to be dark, so it's this one. Then we're going to have... Oh, no, 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 no. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Or is it? Oh, yes. Something has definitely gone wrong. Okay, I'm going to pillar back a little bit to have a look. Oh, I got it wrong. Or did I? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. It sort of looks right up until a point. Now, after those 2 blocks, that's where I've gone wrong, right there. All of that needs to go. Yep, see you later. We're going to have to step back and have a look in under 5 minutes to pick up all these blocks. Put a sapling on your hotbar, says Gushy. I have a picture of the sapling zoomed in on the other screen, so it should all be easier to follow. Right, so let me figure out where I'm at again. Now, something looks really wrong here, actually. There's not supposed to be anything in those 2 blocks. Right, because they're off by 1. Let's go all the way back to this step. Let's go all the way back to this step. So we've got our 2 in a row, then green and brown. Right, but now we need that the other way around above, so that means 1 over here, and then green to the side of it. Which green is it? It's the dark one. Okay, so what's above the lime is more... It's the middle shade. It's the middle shade. So then that... Okay, now we're on track, I think. Now we'll look on track. Yeah, definitely on track. Alright, so fix that error. 2 of those. It's our little tree at the top that we built a second ago. Now this next bit on the side of it's got to match up with that. And it will do so with some dark ones there and there. Then medium and then light. And excellent, that has worked out perfectly. Now there's going to be a gap of 2 blocks here below that, which is just fine. Let's hop over onto this side. Making some strange noises as we go. We've got 3 darks here. Then we got some, I think they're light. Yeah, we'll go with light here. Then 1 of those, 1 of them. And then I think that's going to be, I'm going to go with the other one. I think it's going to be too bright. This lime really does pop out, so we don't want to use it too much. Right, so we're going to now drop down, pick up any blocks that have fallen down below that we don't want to lose. Like that one, and look, another one over there. We'll grab that. And we're going to take a step back now and have a look. Oh my god. I gotta say, it's good. It's unfinished, so it looks a bit odd, but that colour is surprisingly, like, not as smooth as I thought it would be. It doesn't fit in quite as well to the palette. It's a little bit too light. And I'm not sure what else would have been a better texture. Probably something like Sprucewood Pranks, maybe. Pranks? Sprucewood Pranks everywhere. That roof is one big prank? No. Yeah, that might have worked a little bit better, but hey, we'll stick with this. It looks good. And I'm out of tea. It doesn't feel good. Also, it's getting a little bit dark. I'm going to turn on a light. You should use a memory system to recall items from a bulk storage system. Thunderhawk, that is not how I wanted to use it. I just want something where it's going to be useful to have like a counter and you like press a button to keep track of something. I don't know. Austin says dark prismarine or regular might have been better. Yeah, I don't have a lot of that though, so anyway, it doesn't matter. I know you can always do this better. We're doing this completely unprepared in a live stream, so I'm not terribly fussed. Now I'm going to mark where the next block starts so that we can get that correct. So there's then going to be a gap. Now can we build this all from down here? I think we're going to end up doing it anyway. There's then going to be a gap and it's going to be followed by another dark one. And on the edge of that, a lighter one. So those blocks are in place. We're now going to pillar up and finish building it on this side. Wish I had something a bit more suitable for pillaring. We'll just go with this anyway. Red thing. Everyone is saying red thing. This isn't finished yet, but I appreciate the enthusiasm for the red thing. I mean, I really do. But we've got to finish this bit first. I probably didn't make it clear, did I? I probably didn't make it clear that we're still not finished. Okay, so then we got 3 bits like that, and this one I'm going to make 2 tall, and then we're going to have our brighter colour bits right here. So hopping up into this space, we've got to think about what's alongside it. 2, then we have a dark, yep, and then we have the lighter one, and then it gets even lighter still. Yep, that's all good. Now we've got like a bit of shrubbery over on this side. Shrubbery. Oh! Oh! Something on my head. Now that actually might be it for this side. Yeah, that's it. That's all we have to build. Excellent. Right. Now we can go work on the opposite side. We'll take a step back again. Creepy TV Live says, God, I love the music. If you do, Crinkles is the name. Bandcamp is the place to do a Googles. Do a Googles for the Crinkles on the Bandcamps, and you might just find the musics we're listening to. Okay, we are going to pillar up right here until we get to... That is a good question. Actually, yeah, definitely further than this. This bit? Yep, that's the bit. That bit right there is the bit I'm looking at. Excellent. Okay, so give me my pick back. Going to need that. We actually need to go higher, technically. So that one, then this one, then a gap. Right, yeah, so I need more pillar blocks. We are running out of our lime. It's slightly worrying. What did I swap? That one. Okay, so after those, we have a gap, which we'll knock out right here. Oh, it goes back down by 1. What's going on? It does indeed go back down by 1, so we need to just get that on the... Ugh, can't even reach it. Fail. Absolute fail. Looks amazing, says Old Fashioned Jiggle. Awesome, glad you like it. Is it a dark one? It is. Dark one goes there. We go all the way up. And I'm not going to get on top of this, so I'm just going to build it from here. Right, so underneath those blocks there's then 2 of the lighter type, which we've used a lot of that one. Probably too much of it. Yep, that's correct. Going back there, then there's a gap. Dark one here. Ooh, that's in the wrong spot, obviously. So a lot of you saying, light it up, light it up, light it up. Okay, well, Mike Man is saying light it up, light it up. And I agree, Mike Man. I agree that lighting it up is a smart idea. We'll have to do that after we've built it, believe it or not. Because that's the way we're going to do it. Right, so, then we want here and 2 there. This might be it. This might actually be it, because we sort of built everything above already. Actually, I sort of missed a couple of very easy to place blocks over here. It's just going to be a dark. Yep, dark right there with medium underneath, and then dark and medium again. Yep, and that is it. That's the last block. We did it. The whole sapling has been built. So what do we need to do now, peeps? What's the one thing we cannot forget to do? I mean, I don't know how much time we got left. Half an hour? It's not going to take us half an hour. I mean, that took us about 15 minutes. That was easy peasy, right? Easy peasy is what it was. I'm not going to rebuild any of this, by the way. Well, maybe. I could go and like replace some of the blocks that I said could have a better texture, but I think that'll be overdoing it. I mean, that is so clearly a sapling. Like, if you've never played Minecraft before, you might even look at that and go, "Is that a tree sapling?" Do you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be changed. Educated Cow, thank you for the red sign reminder. Don't need to do all caps though. The problem with doing all caps is that everyone sees it. You're taking up multiple lines of chat. It's all good. Don't worry. I got your message. You know. Oh, let's go over here. And now we're going to illuminate this thing. Let's put one lower down so nothing spawns like down here. And I bet loads of you right now are tweeting Mumbo, aren't you? You're tweeting Mumbo saying, Xisuma's pranked you. You're giving it away. The surprise is gone. Or maybe no one was. And now I've given it away. I've given you the idea. Right, I think that's great. I think that's going to look awesome. Mycelium says, is it weird if I watch this on the loo? It is if you sing everything that I say. As I say, if you try and sing along, then it's definitely weird. But otherwise, if you're not doing that, if you're sitting on the toilet and not singing along, then it's, I'd say, pretty normal. I'd say that's normal. So don't sing along, alright? That's from me to you. Please don't sing along. That'd be really, really weird. Anyway, let's go build the little red sign that everyone is telling me about, because we're not going to forget. Also, is it Andreas? By the way, if you have that green colour for your name, that is so difficult to read against the white background. Yeah, why does Mumbo have a chicken shop have red eyes? I don't know. I think it's bad meat. I think the meat has been infected. It's got the virus. Okay, right, now what we're going to do is grab the beetroot. Oh, no, I did the wrong bit. What's going on? We only need 8 of these, actually, now that I think about it. So all of that goes up there. And we use this to make some of the red clay. We're actually probably going to end up needing more than that, aren't we, now that I think about it? And we've got 8 there. So we'll get 2 stacks. Nope, doesn't work like that. You got to put the dye in first, not the beetroot or beetroot. Right, we got some Soviet dyed clay. Oh my god. We are going to build with that. Right. Off we go to build the no sapling sign. This is a great prank, man. Thanks everyone for suggesting these ideas, because I am always hesitant, but man, it was a good idea, and it's manifested into a fantastic little prank here. Okay, so I reckon we should put it actually right here is probably good. Actually no, I reckon level with the pot. Also, don't we need to like figure out where is the center of this? And then how are we building the circle from it? These are all questions that need to be answered. Oh dear. Okay, so I'm gonna we're 2 off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So let's say it were 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, no, 9, 8, and then 7. Would 8 be the middle? If it's, I think 8 is the middle. Yeah. So that lime little slice. Okay, right. Can't quite reach it. So we're going to come out from here. That's the center. Now we got to come down by 8 blocks, and then we've got to go across and up again. So if we go, let's build this bit by bit. Also, I need to be 1 block up. No, that's correct. So I'm going to go 1, 2, like that. Now we're counting the same way across as we are up, so this 5 right here would become 3 from the centre downwards, which gives us another 4 blocks to work with, I think. So we could go do a 2, and we've gone up by 1, then a 1 and a 2, and we've gone up by 4, I think. That might just work. That'd be pretty amazing if it did. Right, so now we're on the 3 of 5, and the 3 should be in line with the. Oh, am I like 1 block short? I think I'm 1 block short. I'm gonna just go with this. I think this shape will look good. Okay, so and it'll be nice and easy to build now because it's relatively simple to remember. 2, then you got a 1, then we're going to 2 again, and then we'll go for a 5 all the way across. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down we go. Okay, this is going well. I like it. I don't know if I even really want to repeat that message, but someone in chat says all of you who like Minecraft should be saying horrible something. I mean, seriously, if that is actually your opinion, I don't even know what to say. That is not a reason for someone to be treated in that way. And if you genuinely think it is, I don't know, you got a lot of hate. A lot of hate for the wrong reasons, probably. Or maybe you're a troll. Maybe you live under a bridge. I didn't think of that. You might actually just be trying to get a reaction. And you did. Congratulations on getting a reaction from someone on the internet by saying horrible things. Something's gone wrong here. Something has definitely gone wrong. And I'm not sure where I've gone wrong. Let's pop down, actually, because... Hi, Creeper. What's going on? Having a little swim, are we? Not for long. Alright. That I doubled up on the two. Well, that is completely botched. That is a wonky looking circle. I almost want to keep it like that. MC Lurky says, trolling with trolls. Don't feed them. I know. Twitch is 90% trolls. To be honest, not 90% of my audience is trolls when I stream. In fact, we hardly have any trolls. We have our resident troll, Mr. Blindglow. He's the only troll who's allowed to be trolly. And that's about it. Oi! Not trying to break you. There we go. This song is cool. I like this one. Alright, there we go. So we're going to unwonka fight now. Looks like graffiti, says Dope Man. Excellent. Graffiti is good then. Austin likes it. He says it looks epic. Thank you, Austin. Oh! Banging me head. Okay, 1 over. Actually, this one goes up by 2. Oh, making it weird again. What have I done? I think I've rebuilt it the same way. Oh, what is wrong with me? I've doubled up on the 2 again. Why can I not seem to get that bit right? That is so bizarre. Well, it's taken us a fair bit of time to do the bit that was supposed to be the simplest, so there you go. Let's pillar up and do this one more time. Okay. We'll go over here, and then we'll break that block. So this is where I got thrown off a little bit, and we have to go straight up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. Do 2. Well, actually, I want to pick up that block, so do the 1. And this one. Then our 2. And we're there! Now what we've got to do is remove that one and that one. Excellent! And somewhere in here... Oh, missed it. Got to do a diagonal line. Right, now the diagonal line is actually going to be really easy to figure out. This music reminds me of Infinifactory, says Phantom. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's got... Absolutely sounds like Infinifactory. Yeah, I know. I couldn't agree more. Sounds very much like it. Curse Boy says 20 minutes to build a cool sapling, 35 minutes to build a simple red design. That's Xisuma for us. Yes, it is. Although I do think it's taken not as much as 35 minutes, maybe about 10 minutes, but definitely an improportional amount. Then again, for that, it looks like it's got a Pinocchio nose. Just saying. It looks like. Sorry, for that I had a picture to follow. Is what I was trying to say. So we're going to do our little thing across like this. That's going to be super simple because of it. Right, Pinocchio, no more lies. This will go all the way to the other side and then we'll be done. Although I probably need to add a sign and some other things, right? I probably need to do that. Okay. How am I going to do this? Yep, that's correct. I think I need to put a block there. Drop onto it so I can do that. Hey, we did it. Nice. Now that looks a little bit thick, actually. We might want to tone that down. What do you guys think? Tone it down, or does that... Actually, I think that's fine. I think that says what it needs to say. In hindsight, maybe make it a little bit lower down. It also sort of looks off-centre. Although we definitely put it on the centre. Maybe it's just where you stand. I think it's just where you stand. Excellent. Right. That looks great. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Sapling, says Mattia. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Cool. All right. So we did it. We did a prank. We're now incentivizing False and Wells and Cubfan to continue on the prank roll. It's a day of pranks, it seems here. Maybe a little too on the crinkle to make it more thick. On the crinkle. I think I know what you're getting at, actually. So what if we were to go 1 there? Then... Well done me. Pillar up, fall off it. Like that. So we make it a little bit thicker on the corners. No, I don't think that works. Right, we're leaving it because we're going to make more work for ourselves when it already looks good. Cool, and we did terrific. I mean, thank you for the encouragement. So a lot of you are saying Hermit Stream Torch. Yep, I haven't forgotten about the Hermit Stream Torch. Who is your favourite Disney princess? I don't know. I can't even think of Cinderella. Is Cinderella a princess? I can't even think of names. Oh. Creepy TV Live says, hey Xisuma, what is the font called for use for your music crinkles text? Love it. I couldn't tell you really. I don't know. It's just some font. I have a lot of them on my computer. Bob the Tree Frog says, X, you got to admit it that burning netherrack to make it a bit more of a warning. Yeah, that does sound like a good idea actually. Now where on earth can we get some netherrack from? Is what I'm thinking. We don't want to spend forever gathering resources here. Right, I'm going to chuck these things into this chest. And do we have flint and steel? We do, so we just need some netherrack from somewhere. I don't know where we're going to get that from. Anyway, what else do we need to do? Do we need to put down a sign? Or some wood. Hey, I got wood. There we go. Right there. I can craft it. 2 free. Is the place to be. Okay, so we've got signs. So we'll put something around there. Okay, now, netherrack. A lot of you are saying the nether. Yeah, the nether would be a good place to get some netherrack from, wouldn't it? And there's a nether portal right here. You're surrounded by nether portals, X, says IKI. Yeah, it was a joke. It was a joke. The netherrack, it's like, you know, making a joke about where we... Zombie Cleo joined the game! She joined the game, she did. It'd be like, what is this? There's a pit of death here! And there's quartz as well. Why is there a pit of death there? I don't like it when people leave pit of deaths, especially next to portals that I use. Yeah, it's like making a joke about dirt, except dirt is actually rare in the mesa, so... Right, do you know what? I'm going to make that too deep... Oh, whatever. I was going to make it too deep on both sides, but that is just silly. Can you legally change my name to Xisuma? I do not have the power to do that, foolish sum. I do not have the power. Ryder, however I sound, I assure you I'm not. I assure you I'm not. Fire and wall, are you crazy? I am crazy, MC Fex. I'm going to do it anyway. Right, so we're going to put some warning netherrack here. That's probably far enough away. I was going to put another one at the front, but I think we'll leave that be. And let's put them there as well. Alright, so... to make it clear... let's put, this is a warning. Love heart. Bit of a passive-aggressive approach there. Sweet! Alright then. Is there any... Wait, what? Clay be set on fire? How does that work? How does it spread to clay? What do you guys think? Does that work? No saplings. I think that's a great prank right there. I want to take a screenshot. That might be a thumbnail for our upcoming episode. Bam. There we go. Wow, look at this. Wait, what? Exclusive preview? What is that building? I like the look of that. I do remember someone saying they built something near Cubs. Let's go see what that is. The heart is going to scare Mumbo, says Bertie J. It might scare him. It's a little bit sinister, isn't it? Because it's not a serious one. So what is this about? Construction line. Beware of falling objects. Scars at work here. Construction line. Scars Toolforge. Coming soon. Construction line. Beware of falling objects. Scars at work here. Construction line. Amazing. Wow, what an amazing building. See, Scar is an amazing builder right here. He's got his cats everywhere. Sort of looked like it was floating for a second. And nothing on the inside. Is that clay up the top, did I see? Almost looked like clay. Oh, it's just that sort of clay. The grey clay. Hardened clay. And there is Etho's... Oh, do you know what? We're going to go ride a boat. Let's go ride a boat to celebrate our amazing prankiness. Right, we've also got 15 minutes or so left on this stream. And False is going to be taking over after. You guys should definitely stick around and check out False. And then after False, it's Cub Fan and Wells Night. I mean, hours of entertainment here. And hopefully False is watching and has heard about the prank and knows to keep the pranks going. This looks awesome. I want to grab that boat. Do you know what? I had the idea not long before they did this to do the same thing, except I was going to do this with white and red wool and put it down on the ground level, so when you went off the ice you would move slower, which I thought was cool. Let's take these right here. And do you know what? This one, I reckon at some point... Oh, how's this work? Is it... I reckon at some point I might build myself my own little boat racing, or maybe something else. Maybe horse racing on ice, I don't know. I want to build a racetrack, basically. Alright, so I'm going to be the red player, playing by myself. What does that actually do? Does that do some redstone? Whoa! Whoa! Slow down! What? That is what the... This is too... Wait, this is too much. Right, you have to tap left and right. You don't hold them down. Alright, let's... bang! Oh! That's amazing! Alright, that was cool. So what happens when you hit the sand as opposed to hitting the wall? Oh, I'm in a corner. I'm very bad at this, you can tell. I am very... Whoa! This is going to be so weird in a race. Just all this spinning. Oh, here we go. Right, let's try it again. So, Soviet dyed clay. So when I go over to the sand, yeah, you definitely get knocked out and have to reposition yourself. Oh, that was... Oh my god, I am so bad at this. I've come off the course. And the boat's disappeared. What? Oh, there it is. Man, I can't believe how bad I am at this. I mean, I don't know. Doc and Etho made it look easy. Maybe they had some practice. Right, let's try again. We're going to take this like... Ooh, we're going to try the best we can. And not go as fast as possible. Right, I've missed it. Going this way. Aha! Getting a little bit of speed and groove, maybe? No? Okay, now's my time to shine. I've missed it. Oh, God. Oh no. What's going on now? What is going on? Come on. I cannot ride this thing. Yes. No! I've gone back. Wait, I've made my own shortcut, I think. There's the finishing line. Enough of that. I am clearly terrible at this. Right, if they're ever doing a race, I'm going to finish last. I'm telling you now. Ryan says, X, the best driver in the world. Pretty much. The best driver at going in circles. Were there two more boats there before, or is that like cloned itself? I see a zombie heading over here. Oh, either way, this looks really cool, doesn't it? Oh wow, they've got some cows all being bred up. Looks like some creeper holes over here too. That's a strange looking tree. Let's have a look through their chests as well. Diamonds! Ooh, shiny! Red stuffs, magic balls, excellent. Zombie, all kinds of cool stuff. Let's get away from that guy. And a skeletal horse. Oh, and an entrance. Sweet. This might be some exclusive previews going on here. Insert park ticket. Okay, I might have just... Oh, no, it shuts. Never mind. Might have just messed things up. Oh, wow, this looks great. You buy a ticket on this side. Excellent. A diamond to enter. That's so cool. I love it. That's great. Cup fan joined to game. X equals Lewis Hamilton. Not quite, Monkey Monster. Not quite, not quite. Cub's complimentary boat dock. Sweet, if only there were boats in it, Cub. What's going on? Where's my boat? What's this about over here? Python's future Sea Lake town. Oh yeah, that's right. He's building a town over here. That looks amazing from over here. Let's head back up there then. Envorn says, how many people is there on Hermitcraft? 3 at the moment. Although if you go to hermitcraft.com, you can see all the people who actively post videos on there. And yeah, that's the place to go to. If any of you here watching don't know what Hermitcraft is, then hermitcraft.com is the place to find out about all the things we do here on the server together. Man, this looks so great. I love the Mesa. What an inspired choice it was. I think we all loved the idea of building here as soon as we saw it, and it is coming along so well. But what's great about like working in an area like this is there's so much to be done. When you see what like Rendog's done over here with a pathway, you know, you can do that everywhere, and there's going to be loads of stuff to do over time. Right, so X, what are you going to make? What are you going to make about this so-called super secret sapling storage system? Okay. Silent creeper there. Creeper be creeping. You be blowing up a couple of blocks. Just a couple, not too many. Hermit Stream Torch X says, Shrugwee. Yes, you are absolutely right. Time to get the torch. Get ready to pass it on. Also, where's False? I mean, if she's streaming, she's got to be logging in soon, I think. False, if you're watching, log in. Let us know you're alright. I'll tell you what though, if False isn't around for some reason, I don't think I could handle streaming for 4 hours. That I couldn't do. My voice gets stretched at the 2-hour mark. Put iron bars at your entrance of SSS. Great idea. Great idea. I don't think I've got any iron lying around though. That is a brilliant idea. Or maybe cobblestone walls. I'll probably be able to muster up some cobblestone walls. Saying that though, I'm so low on iron, even if I had some, I think I'd rather hold on to it myself than use it for anything else. Right, we've got some cobblestone wall right there. That's probably not going to be enough. Oh, what fish? What? And that's, yeah, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. 50, well, we've definitely got too many now. Definitely got too many. Pellas says, wow, this stream went by fast. It did. It did. I hope to upload it to my channel, which I'll probably have to do tomorrow, my second channel. For all of you who didn't get able to watch it today. Right, we're going to start from this bit here. And cobblestone wall it off. This has been officially shut down by me. Very good stuff. Alright. Let's go get the torch. Twin says, torch is in the monument. No worries, you have time. Yes, we do have time. We've got 10 minutes still. But no sign of force yet. Alright, back to the temple we go. Back to the temple. Hey X, do you like the Netherlands? I like all places in the world, my friend. What if you could touch music, see music? Mr. Writer, some people can see music, believe it or not. As for touching music, I'm not sure how that would work. Okay. This major event should be on the main channel content, says Minecraft Josh. I could do that, but I think I'd rather just put it on the second. Like, that's where I put my live streams, you know? Maybe. I don't know. I'll see. I'll think about it. Alright, so anyway, the torch. The torch, the torch, the torch. There it is. We got it. And I've got all this other junk in my inventory. And Digital says, you missed the spot. My OCD is going crazy. I'm sorry about your OCD, buddy. There's not much I can do about that. So, I guess the thing we should do now is just continue with the clearing out while we wait for false. I need another chest, really. So let's craft another chest. Oh, I know where I put them. Right, some are in my warm box. The others are right here. See music like MTV, says Rhinus. No, not like MTV. If I remember correctly, it's called synesthesia. It's where the brain gives the sensory input of no, it's more like you know, seeing something is your eyes giving information to your brain, and synesthesia is where sound also gives information to the department that deals with visuals, so you can actually see sound. It sounds wonderful. Of the few people I've spoken to that have it, they generally like it as opposed to not like it, it seems. Right, let's go. Oh, right, this is going to be nice and easy through here. I think all we've got to do is, like, spam it a little. Well, we don't even have to spam it, probably. There we go. Because it's just going to pick up everything in this little area. Well, that's great. That's nice and easy. Let's poke through here and then put in a few blocks at the edge there. Like a so. Good, good, good. And we'll blitz out all of this wall and then put down some torches. That sounds great. Getting senses mixed up, said Lucid Knight. Possibly. I don't know if you describe it quite in that way, but yeah, there's like an overlap of some sort. Some can hear colour. That's crazy. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, it might not be awesome. It almost sounds awesome. But yeah, I guess I imagine you see a colour and you might hear something. That's interesting. Yeah, I think. Did I call it synesthesia? It might be different per case as well. I'm not 100% sure. It might be a case of, you know, sometimes it's sound and colour, or colour and sound, you know, or whatever. And taste as well. Some people are saying it's to do with taste. Oh, certain tastes produce certain colours in my mind. Interesting, Alex. There's also colour association. Some people see vivid colours with stuff. Yeah, like, you know, they taste something and they'll be vividly reminded of a colour. Not in quite in the same way, though. Tasting colour is more common rather than hearing it. There you go. Cleo knows something about what we're talking about. Also, I'm saying so much stuff, I can't remember what I was saying. Someone's trying to ring me. Right, where is False? I'm worried. False, you got 7 minutes. Tweet False. We've got to find her. Find out what she's doing. Get her on here. Right, I made this chest for junk. I've got lots of junk here. In it goes. There we go. Right, and now we can go. Why you cook the foodstuffs? We can go get our sponges back. Oh, and trim away at some of these blocks. I'm going to sell these blocks, by the way. I'm going to open a shop with Iskal. Right, I think we leave those ones there, as is. And then just march on down like so. There's False! Excellent! Right, no alarms. We need to go find False, though, so we can pass on the torch. We need to do that probably sooner than later, just so we don't get anything. You called, Madame. Yeah, I did. Sorry, False. I was just starting to worry, I guess. Oh, hey, we've got a friend. Don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Right, he's not paying attention now. Everyone in chat is saying hi to False. Awesome. False, if you're listening, everyone says hi. Yeah, False is going to be streaming in a moment, so don't go in it. Whoa, hey, he's dodging. Give him a hug. No. Oh. I tell you what, if you hug them, they're closer to you to kill as well, which is good. Right. I need to eat some foodstuffs. Where is... Didn't I have a stack? There it is. Good, good, good. Okay, we've got 5 minutes. Ow! Dude! There's another one over here. We need to go give the torch to False. So, let's do this. False alarm, says Random Stalker. Brilliant. It was indeed a false alarm. In multiple senses. Right, so let's pop in here. And everyone in chat is still saying hi, False. It's amazing. Is your time already over, says Hiddling WK. It is, can you believe it? 2 hours, flown by right there. You got any drops from the mini farm yet? MC Warlord Henry? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. What's your favourite food? Essentialadas. Someone says X is Dr. Dre. What on earth did I say to make you think I was Dr. Dre? I do not know. Right, so heading up to where False is. I hope. Where is False? I don't know. I've assumed she's up here. False, where are you? There's a block over there. Oh, that's part of Mumbo's base. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, now we can see it in day. You can see it's all made out of sandstone. And packed ice by the looks of it. Oh, there's False. Amazing. Look at that. Also, this thing. What does it say? Mob delivery service provided of derp. Let's see if False is ready to go. Because I've brought the torch. The torch of Hermitstreamness. Alright, False is good to go. Right, I'm going to be passing on the torch then. So, I have been Xisuma. I've been your host for these 2 hours. For the next 2 hours, you're going to have False. After that, it's going to be Cubfan and Wells Night. If you want to know the time zones and all that, hermitcraft.com/livestream is the place to go. And if you're new to Hermitcraft, hermitcraft.com is the place to find out about everyone who plays on this amazing server right here. So I am going to be signing off now. I'm passing False the stream. Don't go anywhere. She's going to be streaming in a second. So thank you everyone for watching. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.